Hola, amigos. Or as I like to say to people I know, what up? um, it is 6:40 in the morning, a.m., Los Angeles, California. I am so exhausted. I'm so exhausted. Um, we have eclipse energy coming in today. I'm so glad I don't work or performing during this eclipse. Like, if you guys been following my journey, I've had a performance or a dance on every eclipse, or I've taught during, and it's just weird. I don't want to align my Kundalini with all these different full moons and black moons and Saturn conjunct Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Saturn, Sun. Ugh. I guess I'm showing a sense of humor that I rarely don't show sense of humor. Guy on motorcycle, can you please move up? Why you gotta be next to my car? I'm showing a sense of humor because I'm just exhausted. I'm so exhausted. I'm tired. I'm so tired. My energy going towards people every day, and I guess it's I'm kind of learning about, when celebrities or musicians specifically, when they worship whatever it is they worship, or they do all the weird eye stuff and the triangles in their album covers, and I do understand when they are doing the Eye of Horus in front of people, an audience. It's literally like trying to show protection, against the negative energy, against the forces, whether you agree or not. It's not for really me to judge anymore. I release myself of judging. But I understand why they would have to do that, because it's draining on your body when people are constantly channeling you. They constantly are thinking about you and playing your music, and your voice is a vibration of the earth, and people are constantly playing you. So in essence to that, I have almost up to 20 exercise and dance sessions a week combined. And so my body's constantly under beat down. But these people, they have my Spotify playlist, they have my social media, they have my Instagram, they have they don't have the YouTube. A lot of people who and I'm kind of grateful that people don't subscribe to my YouTube that are in my normal life, because they won't get it anyway. I told you guys something's up with the sun. Something is up with the sun. There's going to be some shade in a couple of minutes. But I've noticed that it's draining on the body. It's taxing on the Kundalini whenever there's alignment and people channel you. People are thinking of you. And I'd rather just deal with it, because I have free choice to keep my, conscious will in the free zone. But, some people don't. They don't have that choice. So we are very lucky. But I want to get into something that I found the other day, because I wanted to change the name of one of my Facebook pages, because I started this new Interior You. I think I'm going to keep it. It's about how, girl, don't hit me. It's really, sorry, there's someone behind me. They almost hit me. I will get hood, if you guys know that term. Oh, stop following me. This is what I get for saying that out loud. Someone's about to rear end me. Anyways, so I was trying to change the name of my Facebook page, because I have this page called Interior You, where I found a new career that I'm great at besides dancing, and it is interior, not decorating, it's interior design. I like to say interior design because it's really about feng shui, and it's really about shifting energy, and it's about helping people create good vibration. And so, if this really goes well, I think I will have a really good career, aside from being exhausted and throwing my body around and teaching people how to twerk like Cardi B. It's fun, but it's just the frequency of these artists and their music. I just like, I don't know how much longer I can sustain um, keeping that kind of a job. I'm going blonde later today. I was just trying to grow out um, a little bit more hair follicles before I fry my head again. But anyways, so to make a story short, because I navigate, I'm sorry, you guys. Um, I Google searched because for the word new or neo pops in my head, Neo, which means new. But because we shifted into a new paradigm, new is NEW has changed to, sorry, it has changed to NU. And so I was like, maybe I'll call it New You. Like my page, I want to change the name. And then so I Google searched, because I want to make sure that the names aren't patent or they go to somewhere else. But what I found, and it's no coincidence, was it's a Hawaiian mythological character, allegedly mythological. All mythologies are true. They just say mythology so that people don't go, wandering and looking in the sky for answers. And then they want you to. This is what I meant by my video yesterday when I posted my commentary about the sacred geometry. A lot of this world is so below. So it's a mirror image to the as above. So if you're told not to do something, like for instance, you can't cast any spells, oh no, that's satanic. When they say that to you, it just means that the forces against you use what the light does in order to evoke manipulation, or they use it's like our ancient gifts that we always had are turned against us, if that makes any sense. That's what so below means. Everything is backwards. You have to look at everything from an upside down perspective. That's what I really meant by everybody. To the comment, Miss Priss is her name. Hey girl. But that's how you need to look at everything. If you feel something is dark and evil, you have to look at why was it transitioned from whatever it was before. Everything has source, and things are converted from source into curses. And how do you diffuse things from becoming curses? Well, you have to bring it back to the light. I'm not saying do these things and think that because you're a light bringer, it becomes positive, but you have to understand what those things you don't want to do are in order to bring it to light, because you understand the operation. You're not doing it, you're not performing it. So anyways, back to this new you, because I keep wandering off. I have so much. Channeling sucks, but it's fun because you just have answers laid out in front of you and you can just keep going. But new you is really it's like the guy it's like Noah from the Bible. Nu'u. It's a Hawaiian story tale about how this guy was so afraid of the flood that he went to his far distances to get other descended beings to help him build an ark. I'll put this in the description box below. There's not much anything out there about this story. And I'm shocked that Google Schmoogle Poogle didn't have anything out there regarding this story other than the Wikipedia saying it's a Hawaiian mythological story. There's a band, which I'm not surprised, because what they try to do with artificial intelligence, they try to wipe out the origins of names by putting in stupid stuff, like name of a band that sucks, or name of a new tire company, the name of a toilet brand. Like when you Google real things, they have replacements instead. This is how they Mandela affect the internet, the beast system. But moving on with the story, they said that the creator created a rainbow from heaven to the waters of the earth plane. And when the creator descended down the rainbow, he came down to explain to Nu'u his mistake. And his mistake was building the ark. Because now all these entities had a way to have life and sustainability, or something to cling on. Can you imagine that there was this huge craft on the waters of the earth, right? And whatever could be tall enough, strong enough, can just latch on to the bottom of that and breathe for air, and then go back under and breathe for air. That reminds me of a nightmare I had yesterday. I'll tell that in another video. But Nu'u they were saying he's a parallel to Moses. Or sorry, Noah. So I started to think Nu'u is not only N-U apostrophe U. And as I said, the description box is below. If you guys find any information about this story, put it in my comment box below, because I want to know more about this story. I cannot find it on YouTube. Can't find any stories about it. But it's crazy because I never thought that was an allegation of, and this is just kind of what I was saying in other videos. I was saying how you're not supposed to listen to voices in your head. That is completely false. You're not supposed to listen to, God does not talk to you in your head. I tell one of my aunts, I tell her this all the time, because she says, God done told me, blah, blah. I mean, sometimes you feel with your heart, and with your gut intuition, something feels as though it resonates with you. Like the truth resonates in your body. That's very true. But in the world of being a benevolent channeler of a ninth, whatever you want to call it, I don't see the creator has never spoke to me. The creator has never talked to me. The creator may have gave me words and dreams. Higher self is creator. Higher self is source. Higher self is divine. Higher self is Trinity. It's just what we pull from, because we were all, the thing about it is we're all one, right? Like a piece of cake. It's all the ingredients and everything mixed together as one. That's God. That's the essence. It's the concept of God, in my opinion. Then when you break the slices up to hand it off to people, that is the fruits of the labor. And then at the end of the day, just think of it this way. What our ascension process is to now bake another cake where we're all one again. The rise of the cake. So anyways, to conclude the story of Nu'u, if I'm saying it correctly, the creator used the rainbow to stay on the plane of the earth in order to clear up and purge and cleanse and whatever you want to say. That's how I view that's how I translate it. The rainbow stayed on the earth because the creator came here to clean up behind Nu'u's mess. And in my opinion, it's still happening. So there's kind of like a little bit of some perspective of uh, why there was a rainbow. Now, I could also assume that there was a guy named Noah at the same time who had the same timeline as Nu'u, because how could people from Hawaii be in Hawaii at the same time of 2,500 years ago? Hawaii wasn't available. It wasn't even existent in my perspective of world history, or what do you call it, geography. The 7 continents split up when? Was that not the Big Bang Theory, was it? So we don't know when the continents split. We don't know when Hawaii became Hawaii. But America wasn't even existent. Not even, what, 500-600 years ago? I'm just saying. So something is weird in our history. There's a falsehood. That's why I look at, that's why I say the Bible is an instruction manual. It is to tell people, or tell the fallen, and it is to tell the non-melanin people what to do. And it was able to tell the royals of Babel and the kings of Babylon how to run the matrix, how to create simulation, how to prison people, and how to tell them that death means salvation, or salvation means death. And you're to be on this earth until you die. And that's what keeps the imprisonment of reincarnation. So if you, like, I think a lot of us who follow my videos, we think that we die and we move on. We go to the next. And those who are in the prison think, okay, well, we're going to die and go to heaven. But then if you think there's pearly gates that open and they close after, perfect people make it that are spotless, then that's like another matrix you're creating. You're co-creating your next ascension. And I think a lot of us, we haven't really created our next ascension. It's like, I would rather just stay open to however the star systems and the star beings want to say. Ooh. Boom. My car did something funny. Well, I have to get gas. But everything is a synchronicity. That beep happening at the same time as my statement kind of tells me that. Something's pretty accurate. Anyways, have a great rest of your Tuesday, everyone. I think I might have a video later today. I kind of want to give the videos a little break for a day. But I do want to go outside at midnight, and I do, actually no, not midnight, 8 o'clock, between 7:40 and 8:20 in my time, Pacific Mountain Time, is the eclipse. So I'll probably go to the beach and hit record and look to the skies and see what happens, because I know something is going to occur in the sky between, not the 4th of July, people, no fireworks, but between the eclipse and the 10th of July, we are to see something in the sky. So let's wait and see what arrives. Talk to you later.